how I get whatever I want. And I do mean that, whatever I want, using the power of delusion. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, your miracle mentor and alchemy success coach. And today we are soaring high, like a big, beautiful eagle. We're always flying in the direction of your dreams and goals. High flyers, I want to remind you to claim your free 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy success coaching. Look, I understand that there are all kinds of people, even right out of high school, that are doing life coaching now. But we've been doing it for many, many years. We've helped people in 60 different countries. We bring in the ancient teachings of the Kabbalah, of Hermetics, of the ancient sciences, along with the modern sciences. And we put together a program that absolutely works for you. The money you desire, the love you crave, and the health and happiness you depend on. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. So people ask me this question all the time. Robert, you seem to be going places all the time. You seem to have new cars. You've moved into a new home. I mean, how do you do it? How do I get what I want using the power of delusion? That's what we're going to talk about. Now, I know this sounds crazy. And there are people in my family that would say, yeah, he's a little bit crazy. But crazy is often the first step to genius. Crazy is what gets you out of the box of normalcy and into the spectrum of manifesting. So first, I'd like to define delusion. It is not a denial of reality. No matter what you believe, you are not denying reality, but it's a refusal to settle for the reality that you're living if it's not fulfilling or making you happy. Delusion in this context is choosing to believe. This is tough. Choosing to believe your vision, your dreams, even though the 3D world says the opposite, even though all the evidence says the opposite. When you choose to believe your dreams, that inner picture right here, over what you see in the 3D, that's when you become a super manifester, a mega manifester. It's the audacity, the absolute audacity to say, I know it hasn't happened yet, but I'm going to live as if it has. This is the core teaching of the law of assumption. Let's stop calling it the law of assumption. Let's call it the law of delusion. You know why calling it the law of delusion makes more sense? Because the world, the small people in the world, they call it delusional. Now, there was a time I wanted something very big in my life. I wanted to know that I had a home. I wanted to be around people that loved me. I had zero qualifications. I wasn't qualified at that point in time. I was drinking. I was near homeless. I had no network of friends. People laughed at me. My family laughed at me. And then I spoke the words on that Christmas Eve in a hotel room, all by myself, tears running down my face. I said, never again will I spend time alone like this. Will I hurt like this? Never again will I be flat-ass broke. Never again will I be without a car to drive. Never again will I be without money in the bank account. Never again. I made that promise on Christmas Eve. It was delusional because, well, I was in a cheap hotel room. And all the people around me, most of them drug addicts, were telling me, look, you're one of us now. Get used to it. Get used to it. Have you heard somebody tell you that before? Get used to it. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're without the love that you desire, don't get used to it. If you're without the money that you deserve, don't get used to it. If you're without the success that you were born in the world to enjoy and have, don't get used to it. The next day, Christmas Day, I began to act as if I had received all kinds of Christmas presents, a new car, a new home, a beautiful relationship, a family that loved me. I acted that way even though I had nothing. I visualized it. I built routines around it. I aligned my identity to it. I let people think I was crazy. Because here's the secret. Reality doesn't bend for the logical. I'm here every single day, almost every day, to teach you how to bend reality to your will, to the life that you desire, to the life that you deserve. I'm not playing games. Reality bends to the committed. Are you committed? Are you committed to the relationship you deserve? Are you committed to the money you desire? The health that you need? Are you committed to it? When I was in the hospital not long ago, they said, well, you're going to have to wear this oxygen tank for maybe a couple weeks. I was committed to getting out of there. The next day, the doctor came in and I was telling him, I said, look, I think I should go home. And he says, no, you need oxygen. You need to be here. I said, okay. What's my oxygen level? He looked at it. He says, your oxygen level is 98. He says, you don't need oxygen. I said, that's right. I'm committed to getting out of here. You see, anything that I've manifested in my life that's been of consequence, my family, my beautiful wife, my son, my children, anything that I have manifested, I believed so hard and so deeply, I created it so strongly in my mind that the universe had no choice, no fucking choice. Whatever I've desired, whatever I've created, it showed up in my life not because I chased it or wanted it, but because I knew I deserved it. I knew it was mine. I knew it was coming to me. And I knew I would settle for nothing less. I always say, whatever it is I'm manifesting, this or something better. Let's clear something up right now. Delusion is not denial. It is not denying that the odds may be against you, that the 3D world is stacked against your desires and your goals and your dreams. It doesn't make a fucking difference, does it? Does it? Of course not. Denial avoids the facts. Delusion transcends them. If you're without money, denial says, I'm not broke. But delusion says, I may be broke now, but I'm a millionaire in training, and I act accordingly. So how this all works. Keep in mind, high flyers, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. Whatever you imagine in your mind or whatever you live in your life, your subconscious mind sees it as the same. When you live in your future, when you feel it, when you see it, when you breathe it, when you know that you already have it or that it's coming to you, the universe matches that. It reflects that back to you. And all of a sudden, doors start opening, opportunities start taking place. You start getting text messages and phone calls from your lover. All kinds of great things happen. Money comes in the mail. It's just the way it is. Your delusion overcame your denial. You see, when you live delusionally, I want you to live with delusion. Join me. Say it. I am a delusional character. Maybe a little bit crazy. Write it down below. Seriously. But I'm already there. And the universe knows it. And eventually what happens, the outside world catches up. It catches up to you. And all of a sudden, you're driving the new car. You're living in the new home. You've got the new job. You've got the new girlfriend. You got the new boyfriend. You're married, getting married. Whatever it is that's important to you. Because the physical reality has caught up with your delusion. Just keep in mind, this is not magic. This is alignment. So here's a 3-part step that you can do to power your delusion, to tap into the power of delusion. Number 1, define the delusion. What is it that you desire? And don't settle for small. Make it big. Big. Write it down. Embody it daily. Hold it to you daily. Ask yourself, how would this version of me who already has this new car, this new home, this new life, this new relationship, whatever it is you desire, how would they act? How would they speak? How would they carry themselves? And then be that person. Finally, do not share your vision with small minds. Could be people in your family. Could be friends. Could be people in your church. Do not share your vision with small minds. Small minds will work to talk you out of your delusion. Small minds don't want you to be deluded. They want you to be normal, just like them. Look, at the power of delusion isn't about escaping reality. It's about elevating reality. And the people around you, most of them, they don't really want to elevate their reality. They don't really want to raise their vibration. They just want the pain to stop. That's all they want. And so they're focused on a negative, and they attract more of it. But you're focused beyond that. You're focused on something big, something beautiful, something wonderful, something exciting. You are delusional, and you are an incredible manifester.